for you. I thought you'd gone home.
I was just leaving, Mr. Colvin. I had some work to finish up.
Oh, I see.
Well, yes, I'll be going. Good night, sir.
Good night.
You want him? Huh? Speak. Speak. So. Come on. Huh? Rin-Tin. Rin-Tin. Ah, speak. 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 Oh, Jean. I'm very happy to see you.
Same here, John. How have you been?
Oh, très bon, très bon. What you may call always fine.
That's fine. And how have you been, Rinty? Huh? How have you been, Rinty? Huh? Have you been a good dog since I saw you last, huh? Huh? Well, I'm sure glad to know that.
Oh, Jean, those dogs he like you most so much as me, huh?
I like him, too. Oh, say, John, I have a letter for you.
Yeah?
I happen to be coming up this way, and I thought I'd bring it up to you.
Oh. Thank you.
Maybe you can read it better this way. You had it upside down.
No, Sergeant, I no can read. Maybe, please, you told me what Caryl, she say to her uncle, huh?
Oh, glad to, John. That's why I came up here. I want to learn what my sweetheart's doing down in the States.
Oh.
Dear Uncle John, please keep these papers for me in a safe place. They are very valuable. I will tell you all about it when I see you in a couple of weeks. Love, Caryl. Well, that seems to be all, John.
Oh, that's funny thing. I am expect more than that. Huh? That is the way we take her. Always in a hurry, huh? Well, I must keep this till she come, huh? Okay.
So, old fella, you got that of some Caryl, didn't you?
Caryl, she come see us. See, here, she says so. Here, huh?
I guess you'll be as glad to see her as I, huh, Rin-Tin? Well, so long, John. Gotta be getting back to the post.
Au revoir, monsieur. Au revoir. Good luck, huh?
Oh, merci. Au revoir.
Ooh. So, she, Rin-Tin, she want me to keep good care of this, huh? She say it is valuable. Well, this is safe place for the money, huh? This is safe place for the paper too, huh? That was a fine catch we made. Now we must clean these things here. Come in. Rin-Tin.
Doesn't seem to like me very much, does he?
No.
Would you mind putting him out for a moment? I'd like to talk to you.
Come, Rin-Tin. Come. Outside with you. Come here. Come. Out. Wait outside. Huh? Now, monsieur. Sit down. What can I do for you, huh?
Your name is John Foray?
Oui, that is my name.
Then you must have a niece named of Caryl Foray.
Oh, Caryl? Yeah, I have.
Well, I want that letter that she sent you a week ago.
Letter? I have no letter, she said.
Give me those bonds if you know what's good for you.
I know nothing about bonds, monsieur.
Well, that proves that you do. Now tell me where they're hidden, or...
you tell me where those bonds are? Will you tell me? You're back from your patrol early, Sergeant.
Yes, nothing out of the ordinary to detain me. Anything new here?
No, nothing.
That's fine.
Hey, Sergeant!
What is it, Constable?
Come here a minute. Look, it's Rin-Tin, and he's hurt.
Yes. What's the matter, Randy, old boy? He's wounded. Somebody winged him. Well, let's take him in. Come on. Run quick and get some water, will you, and a bandage?
Yes, old boy, that's a fellow.
boy. Oh, boy. Oh, no. That's us. That's it. That's it, fellow. Yes. Yes, sir. That's the boy.
I wonder who could have shot him.
That's what I'm going to find out. So here, Brian, you put a bandage on him, will you? He'll help you, old boy. He'll fix you up. He won't hurt you, Brian. I'm going up to Jean Foret's cabin.
That's a boy, Freddie. Wait a minute, Freddie. That's a good boy. Wait a minute.
Jean! What, Jean? Jean! Jean! Oh, Jean! 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 Caryl.
Oh, Brad. I came as soon as I got your telegram. Isn't it awful that my Uncle Jean was...
Ah, don't cry, sweetheart. It's too bad, but those things are liable to happen, you know.
Do you know who did it?
No, not yet. But I'll find out who it was. Die in the attempt.
And Renty, how is he?
Oh, doing nicely. You want to see him? All right, let's go.
Hello, Constable O'Brien.
How do you do, Miss Gray?
Oh, what a beast it must have been to shoot you, too. I'll take him back with me when I go, but I want to go to the cabin first.
All right, Caryl.
I want...
Dispatch from headquarters, Sergeant. Thank you, Gary. Just got a dispatch from headquarters, Jim.
Yeah?
Now, this is impossible. Read that, Jim.
Why, this is a warrant for the arrest of Caryl Foret for embezzlement.
She's not an embezzler. This can't be true. Why, she wouldn't steal from anyone. I'm going to see Caryl about this.
What was that dispatch about?
That was a warrant calling for the arrest of the girl that he's engaged to marry.
It was?
Yes.
Why, Brad, what's the matter?
Someone will pay for this.
But it's true, Brad. I did take those securities from the company.
You mean you robbed the company you were working for?
Yes, but I did it to save them. I discovered that Mr. Colvin was about to run away to Europe with those securities.
Then you sent the bonds to your uncle until you could notify the stockholders, is that it?
Yes, Brad. I can show you the letter I wrote them explaining what I had done.
Then it's all right. We'll return the securities to the
But we
stockholders.
can't return them, Brad. They're gone. That thief must have taken them when he killed my uncle. Well, I guess I'm your prisoner, Brad.
Not mine. I'll send O'Brien up for you.
Oh, thanks, Brad.
Things are in a pretty bad mess, Rennie. You could sure help us a lot, old boy, if you could talk.
Where's the prisoner, Sergeant? We've come to take her to headquarters.
Constable O'Brien has gone to her cabin to bring her in, sir.
Well, Constable, have you brought in the prisoner? Oh, she wasn't there. But I found this note pinned on the door. It's for you, Sergeant. Well, Sergeant, what does it say? Forgive me, Brad, but I cannot stand the disgrace of arrest. I'm innocent. I have gone away until I can get the evidence to prove it. Caryl. Personal affairs should not influence you in your duty as an officer of the Royal Canadian Mounted, Sergeant Sheridan. This prisoner should have been placed under lock and key.
I know, sir. I'm sorry.
Sorrow does not uphold the tradition of the service. Until such time as you can vindicate yourself, you are reduced to the ranks. Or would you prefer to resign?
Until the murderer of Jean Foray has been brought to justice, I do not care to resign, sir.
Very well. Constable O'Brien, you will act as officer in command of this post until further orders. Very well, sir. Go sit down. On On the strength of your report last night, I wired Mr. Colvin that we had taken the girl into custody.
I'm sorry, sir.
Now I must advise him that the Royal Canadian Mounted has failed. Attend to the matter at once. Here is Mr. Colvin's letter. It will give you his address.
What? What's that police doing in here?
Stop it, boy. Stop it. That's it.
He belongs to Caryl Foray, sir. He was wounded by the man who shot her uncle.
And at once and destroy him.
But, sir, he meant no harm. It was an accident.
He deliberately snapped at my hand. The dog is dangerous, I tell you.
I believe it was the letter he meant to snap at, sir.
Let there be no more nonsense about this. Take that dog out and destroy him at once. That is an order, Sheridan.
Yes, sir.
After all, Constable, the dog is dangerously wounded. Death is more merciful than suffering.
Perhaps you're right, sir, but...
Let's say no more about it. Now, here are your orders. You were to follow that Foray girl and track her down at all costs.
You heard what the captain said, didn't you, old fella? That's all right. I'd as soon kill a human being as I would you, Rin-Tin. We're both in disgrace. That child will make him think of putting an end to you. Now I'll take you over to Indian Joe's. He'll take care of you. Come on, old boy. Come on now. Let's get it. That's a good boy. That's a fella. That's a good boy. Now, how you feel, huh?
I'll show you the files first, Captain Edwards. They will prove that Mr. Colvin is a cheat. Then everyone will be convinced of my innocence. Come, we'll hide in the closet.
I think I got the number. I counted the clicks. 314163. Do you recognize it?
Why, yes, that's the number of the garage where he keeps his car. Do you suppose he knows we are on his trail and is trying to get away?
If he did, we'd bring him back. These days, no criminal escapes the law.
Can't you arrest him now before he has a chance to escape?
No, not without evidence. Come on, let's have another look at those files.
What have you got there?
Oh, I'm just taking a little snack along. I might get hungry on patrol.
You better take this along, too. You seem to be quite fond of snacks on patrol lately. By the way, How is Rin-Tin coming out? Do you think he'll pull through?
So you know, huh?
Ah, sure. You couldn't fool me for a minute. But, of course, officially, I know nothing.
Thanks, Jim. I just couldn't shoot him. Besides, I think Rin-Tin may hold the key to the solution of Jean Foret's murder.
Somehow, Brad, I think the same thing. You know, there's something strange about the way he snapped at that letter.
You mean, Jim, that in some way this letter's connected with the murder?
No, I wouldn't say that, Brad. Because how could a man way down in the States have anything to do with it? But still, why does the dog hate the man smell on this letter?
Enos Colvin. That's the man Caryl said was robbing his company. He would certainly be interested in those securities that were stolen from Foret's cabin.
What do you intend to do, Brad?
I have an idea. I'm going to test it on Rin-Tin. This letter went through many hands before it reached the inspector. Any one of them could have been the man. Well, I'll tell you all about it when I come back, Jim.
Hello?
Hello, Joe.
Oh,
How's the old fellow making it?
dog, him pretty good.
That's fine. Well, you'll be as good as new in a few days, old fellow. Somewhere in the world is the man that killed his master. I don't think Rin-Tin will ever forget that man's scent, Joe.
This dog, him pretty smart.
Yes, he is. This is a letter from Trapper Jules down the river. Well, that doesn't seem to mean much to him. This is one from Colvin, the one he snapped at the other day.
Why he snap at that?
That's just what I'm going to find out, Joe. This letter was written by the man Miss Caryl worked for. Thanks, old fellow. We'll check up on him. Here you are, boy. Here you go.
In connection with the murder of John Foret, we would appreciate a report on the whereabouts of Enos Colvin on April the 15th, as per data hereto attached.
That's good.
There you are. It may be a wild goose chase, Brad, but it's a clue.
Yes. And we owe it to the dog to run it down. I'll get this in the mail right away.
Oh, it's you, Captain Edwards.
Yes,
Won't you sit down?
thank you. But I'm afraid I've got bad news for you.
What is it, Captain? Did Mr. Colvin escape?
No, not that I know of. But your case is called for trial next week.
Oh, can't we postpone it? I'm not ready for it yet.
I'm afraid not. Court orders are court orders.
Then it will be the end of everything.
I'll never clear myself. Oh, if we could only have some more time.
I'm presenting my evidence to the district attorney tomorrow morning. Within 48 hours, Enos Colvin will be in jail.
Do you think that will prove my innocence?
Undoubtedly. My evidence is positive.
Oh, I hope so.
Come in. Oh.
Well, what's this? Up on your feet again, eh, Randy?
Oh, him all right now.
That's fine. You seem to be as good as ever, old boy. Say, we've got work to do. We're going up to John's cabin to see if we can pick up any new clues. Thanks for taking care of me, Joe. I'll make it right with you.
All right.
Come on, Randy. Come on, let's go, boy. Come on, hurry up. Come on, yeah, come on. Running. Running. Morning, sir.
Morning. I was just on my way to the post to see you. You've asked for information regarding an Enos Colvin in the 4A case. How could he be implicated in a murder away up here in the North Woods?
He was interested in those securities Jean Foray had, sir.
Quite true. But they were stolen from him. He wouldn't have to murder a man to get them back.
I know, sir. But I'd like to run down every possible clue.
Very well. We want to see justice done. But I'm afraid this Colvin matter will get us nowhere. Report to me at the post before you go back on patrol.
Very good, sir. It's okay, Randy. They've gone. Smart dog. Come here, you. Come at me. Come over here. Until the captain realizes the mistake he's made, you'll have to stay undercover. Come on.
Jean is gone, Renty. If we can find the man who did it, see if that sharp nose of yours can find a clue. One. What? What's that? What do you got there?
So, the murderer lost this button off his coat, huh? Ready, old fellow? This is a most important clue.
See if you can find something else. Go on. What have you found now? Jean's money. The securities. Now Caryl will be absolutely cleared. You were right, Renty. Colvin did handle these papers. You could detect the scent. Come on, boy. You've done a good day's work.
Come on, Renty. We'll follow that trail after and make my report.
Gone. Do you suppose he suspected something when I phoned?
Not unless someone tipped him off. You only got the warrant a half hour ago.
Stolen securities recovered. Stop. I'm holding for your instructions. Inspector Bradshaw.
Oh, he's gone up there to get those securities. I know he has.
Let's find out for sure. Call the garage and see if his car is there.
Acme Garage.
Is Mr. Colvin's car there?
No, he left early this morning. Yes? He said he was leaving town for a few days.
Okay, thanks. He's left home.
I'll wire Inspector Bradshaw.
No. Sometimes it's days before telegrams are delivered. We'll drive up and catch him before the damage is done.
Smart as you are, old boy, you can't follow these tire tracks. Back to the post we go, Renty.
This is where we turn off for the post, and there's only one way to get in there with a car.
There are fresh car tracks. They may have been Colvin's.
Can you tell me where I can find Inspector Brad?
Find him in the post.
Thank you.
Come in.
I'm looking for Inspector Bradshaw. I'm Enos Colvin.
I'm Inspector Bradshaw. Would you be seated?
Thank you. You wired me that you'd found the stolen securities.
Well, yes, we, just a moment. It's very peculiar how we found these. They were hidden in a secret place in Jean Foray's cabin.
Never mind the details. I'm glad you found them. Now, of course, I'll dismiss my charges against the girl.
Don't you want to look them over? Make sure that they're all there?
No, I trust the Mounties. I'm sure they're all here. I'll have to check them back at my office anyhow. Quite interesting work up here, Inspector. This being one of the Mounties, I mean.
Yes.
Well, I'll have to be moving along. Thanks a lot.
Oh, 1 minute. I'm sorry, but I must make out a report, and you will have to sign the receipt.
Oh, very well.
You'd better hide out, Rennie. I'll signal you if the coast is clear.
Say, Gary. Whose car is that?
Some man asked for Inspector Bradshaw.
Where is he?
He's in the post.
Sorry to have to delay you, Mr. Colburn, but regulations, you know. Sign there, please.
Is that all?
Yes. Oh, Constable. Yes, sir. Witness this instrument.
Thanks again, gentlemen. I'm sorry to have to hurry off.
That's all right. Happy to have served you.
Yep. Inspector Bradshaw.
Yes?
You kindly tell me the meaning of this?
I don't know. I'll see to it.
What are you doing, Constable Sheridan?
Putting a rope around the neck of the murderer of Jean Foray, sir. You see, sir, I found where the killer's car had been hidden, and... Why, Caryl.
Oh, Brad, where's Mr. Colvin?
He's right here. We have enough evidence against him to convict him.
Oh.
It's Colvin!
Stop that man, Constable.
We must have lost his trail.
We'll go back and try to find it.
Take this man to the post. I'm sorry, sir. I couldn't shoot him.
I'm sorry, old fellow, but I've heard all about it. We all make mistakes. Can you ever forgive me? Thank you. You're a real gentleman.
Where are your chevrons?
Here they are. And you may tell the sergeant he's a credit to the service.
Thank you, sir. Now, Rin-Tin, gentlemen don't spy on affairs that do not concern them.